So let's take a look at one last example here. So here we have 24e squared minus 20e minus 24. Now one thing that you might kind of see right off the bat is that we can divide everything in here by 4. So let's do that. Let's take out a 4, and this is going to be 6e squared minus 5e minus 6. Okay, now this is important to do. Number one, it fully factors it, and number two, it just makes it so much easier to do the factoring and to do decomposition, as you're not dealing with as big of numbers. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 6 times negative 6, and now I'm running out of room here, but this becomes negative 36. And if we factor that, we want to find factors which add up to negative 5. So that means that the negative number will be bigger. Okay, so we're going to start with the positives being small. So 1 times 36, negative 36, that one doesn't work. 2 times negative 18, 3 times negative 12, 4 times negative 9, and 6 times negative 6. Well, we can flip them all and do the other ones, but we know that here the big one is negative, and so we want to use one of those. Here is the one that's going to work. Okay, 4 and negative 9. That adds up to negative 5. So that's the first part. That's maybe not the most difficult part, but this is the part where we have to make sure we find the right pair that's going to work. So now we do decomposition. Remember, the 4 stays there. 6e. Now again, we can do in whatever order we want. I'm going to do negative first. Oh, sorry, 6e squared. Negative 9e plus 4e minus 6. Okay, and again, I do that because I want them in these two in the same order as these two. It just makes it a little bit easier when we start to factor things out. All right, so split it up right there. 6e squared and negative 9e. We can take a 3 out of both of those, sorry, a 3e out of both of those, and we're left with 2e minus 3. And here we can take a 2 out of each of these, and we're left with 2e minus 3. The same thing that we got here, which is very important. That's a positive. And then what we get is 2e minus 3 and 3e plus 2. These are going to be our two binomials along with our number that we were able to pull out first, the greatest common factor. This becomes our answer that we are going to now deal with. Okay, so this would all multiply back up together to get this value right here. Okay, so that's important to take a look at, an important thing to understand.